дорогі українці, українки.
Dear Ukrainians, this was a very busy day. First, we held a briefing for our partner countries on the situation at the Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant. There were representatives of the G7 and G20 countries, as well as representatives of international organizations. Here, in the office, the MID, the office's team, our diplomats provided the available information. Our principle is simple. The world must know what the occupier is preparing. Everyone who knows must act. Of course, after the Russian act of terrorism at the Kakhovka hydroelectric power plant and deliberate terrorist attacks on other dams and energy facilities, no one in the world should have any illusions about Russia anymore. It is Russia that is now the global center of cynicism, and any order for any evil that they hope to disguise as a disaster can come from there. The world has enough power to prevent any radiation incidents, let alone a radiation catastrophe. Everyone understands that the intelligence services of different countries can give appropriate signals and expert pressure. This is necessary. We will continue to inform our partners. We will also provide information to those countries that are pretending to be neutral even now. Obviously, radiation does not ask who is neutral and can reach anyone in the world. Accordingly, anyone in the world can help now, and it is quite clear what to do. Full deoccupation of the Zaporizhzhia NPP is a must, and anyone who turns a blind eye to Russia's occupation of such a facility, to Russia's mining of the territory and facilities of the nuclear power plant, is actually contributing not only to this Russian evil, but also to terror in general. And today I have instructed Minister of Internal Affairs of Ukraine, Igor Klimenko, to take all the necessary measures to conduct all the necessary explanatory work with our people about all the existing risks. And this will be done in the near future. We discussed relevant security issues with the intelligence service, the security service of Ukraine, and the Ministry of Internal Affairs. Both those related to the Zaporizhzhia plant and those related to the consequences of the Russian terrorist attack at the Kakhovka hydroelectric power plant. We are doing our best to engage as many forces and means as possible to put pressure and influence on the terrorist state. There was also a separate report by the Minister of Internal Affairs on support for people and life in Kherson region and other areas of our south that suffered from the destruction of the Kakhovka reservoir. Of course, we also have information about what is happening in the occupied part of Kherson region. For this, even the word catastrophe is not enough. The Russian evil has formed special groups there to remove and obviously hide the bodies of the dead. This is not the first time Russia has done it. It is trying to destroy evidence and traces of its crimes in the occupied territory. They did this in Mariupol and other places. But this is a truth that cannot be hidden. And I thank everyone who helps our intelligence, our special services to get the necessary information. I also held a meeting on the spiritual independence of Ukraine. We continue to work on this, and we will take new steps. Obviously, there can be no true spiritual ties with the terrorist state and those who justify the murder of Ukrainians and cover up evil. Every day and every night of Russian terror proves this, and we will reach the point where all dependencies on Russia, which someone somewhere is trying to manipulate, will be destroyed. One more thing. I would like to express my special gratitude to all those who, even in such times and circumstances, are investing their efforts to ensure that our people and our country have their own cultural strengths. Another book arsenal has begun its work in Kiev today. Arsenal is the word that best characterizes the meaning of culture. It is what makes people human, what makes humanity stronger. It is what protects and spreads our experience through time, of each and every one of us, of our entire nation, entire Ukraine, entire Europe, and entire humanity. Please, if you have the opportunity, visit the book arsenal these days and always support the cultural power. I thank everyone who is fighting and working for Ukraine. I thank everyone who is now in combat in the south, in the east, in Zaporizhzhia, in Donetsk and Luhansk regions. Thank you. Thank you to everyone who helps Ukraine and defends life and humanity with us. Glory to Ukraine.